All right, what's up, y'all? We are trading live. The market open, 2 minutes into the open. Perfect timing. Here we are. As you can see, this is a 1 minute candle. This is the second minute candle. If this thing closes down, it looks like it's going to go down. I'll tell you why. Because we have broken the 67,000 mark right here. This is major resistance, major support. We lost to 80,000, lost to 70,000 here. And if this clears, I'm expecting this thing really to come down, like really come down. This is where we're at on the month. And I would not be surprised within the next 2 months, we end up down here into the $50,000 range. Judah, you want to do some analysis for us?
Yeah.
And then I'll tell you what kind of trade I'm taking.
Are you trading today?
I might, but if not, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. So
Okay.
give us an analysis, and then I'll go into 1 minute and kind of show you where I'm coming in or coming out.
Yes. Okay.
Go for it. What do you got? And give us the
Yeah.
show us heat map liquidity.
Yeah. Okay. I will first do this chart then. If that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, yeah. This is Bitcoin daily time frame. Yeah, it's not looking so good. Here I thought like we got this fast wick down, and I thought, okay, we're getting some type of recovery. Maybe we can continue. But right now this structure is looking awful on Bitcoin. I mean, we're making lower highs every time. The candles are going down, like high wicks at the top, like a high wick. And these two candles on the daily time frame just look very bearish to me. Like a lot of selling pressure, almost no buying power coming into the market. I will not be surprised if we take this low out actually at 62,000 anytime soon. Look, it's even moving further.
I'm glad you're saying that, and because I'm gonna actually just quickly go to. I want you to do more analysis, of course, but what I want to do is I quickly just want to share. This is the 20 moving average. This is the 200. It's bearing down, and we are in the 4th minute. And I agree with Judah. I think this is coming down.
Yeah, me too.
Let me tell you where I think it's coming down. I don't know if I would 300x this. If I would 300x it, I'd bring it down to 65, 2.5. I wouldn't be surprised if it makes a new lower low in this range. And if we close underneath this range, then this is going to be a really fast drop to the bottom. This is the hourly. Let me see on the minute. Yeah, this is already 1, 2, 3, 5 minutes in. I would have taken a trade somewhere around here, and I would hold this down. There's a lot of market pressure coming down. Here comes. It's really fighting though, right?
Well, the thing is, you want to see like a fast recovery, right? Like a wick, then we want to see a bullish market structure, and we're not seeing that. We saw like some type of reaction at that level, like some type of relief rally, but it didn't last long, and the price action is looking awful. Just the wicks to the top, I don't like it. I think we might take that low out.
Well, look at this. You got a bear flag that just appeared on the 1 minute. Here it is, right? Boom, bear flag. That means this thing is coming down. It's coming down. It's coming down. And I would expect it to come down to, yeah, I think this is major support. Maybe I would take a limit order buy 300x up 200 points for the bounce. But if you don't get a strong wick response up here, this is the hourly already. This looks like death, man. This is like the bubonic plague. This is how bad it is. Go back to, if you could just go again, do some analysis, show me some heat maps on where the buying pressure is, where people are getting ready to buy, if you could.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I want Amir to come in and talk about gold, because I'm gonna ask him how gold is reacting to all this shit.
Yeah. Well, as you can see, there's a lot of liquidity to the downside and also to the upside. So like around 65, but also at 68. And why is liquidity important? Well, liquidity is very important because the market makers, the big money, like the whales, the institutions, the banks, they usually want to wreck as most people as possible. It's pretty hard, pretty cold, but that's how it is. They want.
Don't forget that we have also a lot of geopolitical
Yeah,
tension right now. And
true.
I think that we're in a special time where people are kind of choosing what is the safe haven asset, if it's crypto or is it gold.
Yeah.
And based on our analysis, like we thought that Bitcoin would drop lower already. But you see, I think that one of the reasons why it's holding that 68, 69 is exactly because of what's happening right now around the world. But I think that gold is also going to, in my opinion, gold is going to shoot up. It's keeping that 5,000 line, as we said in the beginning. And you see, the world is getting crazy, man. The world is getting really crazy. They haven't had this amount of U.S. troops in the Gulf since 2003. I can tell you that obviously that is their goal, to freak us out and to be stressed, right? But I'll tell you that the news over here are that we like to be ready. We like to be ready here on this side of the world, and the news are very hard on it. So in my opinion, they know, to me, someone who's been through it, in my opinion, what we did was a setup to this. Like what Israel did all this time was a setup coming up to where we are right now, cleaning up the way for America to do what they need to do with this whole Islamic regime over there. And now that they've got three carriers those carriers over there, then I think that something is going to happen. But what I also am seeing is that people, in my opinion, Stephen, what do you think? It looks like there's a little bit of a battle between what is the safe haven asset, silver, gold, or cryptocurrency. Do you feel like that too?
We're going to go into that. I think the market's still figuring it out. Judah, what I like about this heat map, Judah, is you see we've taken out the two lower parts of liquidity. So where it's lighter, that's where there's more money. And if you look, this goes down to 65.5 and then 65.2, like I just said, right? So you got to understand, Bitcoin is an animal that is looking for food. And if you're fishing, this animal sees bait above it and it sees bait below it. And the bait below it is really close. So I would see it going down back to 65. It could just squeeze up, right? A short squeeze. Because you see that yellow line? That's a lot of money there. What's the price point on that?
That's like
67.5.
7.5.
So 67,500. There's a lot of money there, a lot of shorts, a lot of buys, but that's where it's going to go back up to in the short term, meaning next couple of days. I would expect it to maybe make a quick move up and grab that liquidity and then start churning down, right?
Or the other way around.
Or the
We're so close to getting this liquidity, right? We're so close to taking out these lows at 65,000. I think we're already so close. I think we tap it, we take it out, and then we get maybe that relief rally to around that 68,000 level, take the liquidity up, and then move down again. The market likes to just take liquidity. The market is built on liquidity, so it wants to take liquidity out. And in my opinion, it doesn't make sense because we're so close to taking out this low. There's a lot of liquidity building underneath, like around at 65,000, maybe even 60. It's about 65,000. We're so close. I think we're gonna. It's a reason we're so close. I think we might tap it and then shoot up because don't forget, there's almost 40 million in liquidation leverage.
Yeah, but you know what? Let me give you the. I agree with you, but let me give you why it probably won't do that.
Okay.
Because people like you and I, technical analysts, are saying, well, it's probably going to get that liquidity there, right?
Yeah.
The point is this, friends. We actually don't know what Bitcoin's going to do right away. We do know it will take that liquidity up top and it will take that liquidity on the bottom. Which one goes first? We don't know. In our opinion, man, it makes sense to take the bottom because you're right there. But Bitcoin may see a lot of a big juicy, lunch or dinner right above it, all that money there, 40 million sitting. maybe wants to go grab that and then come back down. Very possible. At the end of the day, we are in a downtrend. So here's how you could play this. If you're swing trading it, you put a short right at the 68,000 mark, right above that liquidity mark, 67.8. You put a short, you come in 300x, and you take a couple hundred points, or you just put a short 3x and bring it all the way down to 50. The other play is you put a long at this, was it 62, 65.2?
Yeah, around that area.
You put a long at 65.2, get a quick bounce. So you 300x, get a couple of hundred points, get a quick bounce, and then I would reverse and still come on down. Let's take a look at how gold is doing. Judah, can you go to your, let's see, because this is the question Amir had, which is, what is the risk off asset? Where are people going when the shit hits the fan? And there's gold.
Gold. I think probably it's going to be gold, in my opinion, because
I do too.
Bitcoin is way too volatile. It's even if you say crypto, it's scary. It's already scary for people to say the word crypto. So, in my opinion, it's probably going to be gold and silver, especially when there's like a lot of stuff going around in the world, a lot of news, a lot of wars.
That's what
go to gold and silver.
That's exactly what Amir was talking about. Like what? Okay, here's the question, guys. What are governments buying? Are they buying crypto or are they buying gold? If they're predicting war, what are they doing? If you're the government, are you buying crypto or are you buying gold?
Nowadays, crypto, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would buy crypto just because you get a better buy right now, and it will make in the future it will make.
If it was Biden administration, I would tell you definitely gold, but because it's Trump's administration, you know his sons are making that Mercury thing on the side, so.
Yeah, I agree. I'll take the opposite view just for the sake of argument. Superpowers, gold and oil. That's still what runs the world.
Yeah.
Right. It's not freaking windmills and solar energy, which Elon Musk will tackle, but gold and oil still run everything. And if you're going to war, well, then you need minerals, which China owns a monopoly of 90% of mineral production. If you guys didn't know if you knew that, that's why Greenland's so important. So then if you got to run the oil, I like gold. If I had to make a decision, what's going to increase in value, I would put my money in gold right now. I think Bitcoin's volatile. I think Bitcoin is still going down to 50. So as a store of value for the next 3 months, or 6 months out, because we're not talking, an hour or a week from now. 6 months out, I think Bitcoin's still down and gold is at 6,000. That's really what I feel at the end of the day. I don't know, Amir, what your thoughts are. You're the gold guy.
Oh, gold is going to definitely continue shooting up. That's for sure. In my opinion, 100%.
Yeah. If you also look at 6 months, in 6 months, Bitcoin should get close to that bottom zone. And I think, in my opinion, gold is going to outperform Bitcoin because Bitcoin is in the bear cycle. So yeah, it makes sense that gold will go the most up the most.
I think this weekend is going to be very, very interesting. Very interesting to gold.
Agreed. And for our community members, do not trade on the weekend unless you like your weekends bloody. Don't do it. Right? Don't root. Your family will thank you. Judah, what do you got? You got a Fibonacci retrade?
Yeah, I did a Fibonacci. So you pull it from the high to the low, and this could act as a little resistance level right now, or when we come up to it's around 5,150. So you could also be looking for shorts in this area, but I think if we can reclaim this area around it, reclaim the Fibonacci, then you could also long right here and then look for that push up again.
Yeah, agreed. It's either going to hit the 618 and rebound, right?
Yeah.
Reject.
Yeah.
Or it's going to shoot through, retest, and then go take the 786 out. And
So
that's
if,
when you come out with your profits at the 786, right around 5,400 if you're trading it. Now, if you're holding
Yes,
gold,
exactly. That's exactly what I'm open on right now. That's exactly what I'm open on right now, and I have another buy signal that I put on. Tell you exactly where at 4965. I put somewhere there. A few more buy signals, and let's see if it reaches there in the next few
yeah.
hours and hit another take profit. I like leaving my signals, my buy signals and sell signals on gold and just let it ride. And if it touches, I take bags. If I don't, I'm here on a live call having a good time with you guys.
Yeah, so
he's flying over for dinner. What is it, Judah? Go ahead.
this is an important level, I think, because if
I
we
agree.
reclaim that 5,150 level, we can get a retest. That's a very good buy, in my opinion, because the Fibonacci retracement level is a big deal. Like if you get over it, if you retest it, okay, now what first was resistance is reclaimed is into support. So you're buying at I wouldn't say like a safe spot because it's pretty high, but it's relatively safe, and then you can look for that push higher, maybe even take out this low right here. So
I agree. I
also
agree.
good.
I think if you're going to long, you take a long now. It's going to shoot past the red and the green, the 618, the 6 and the 65,
Yeah.
and then it comes back down to the 618. It retests. Great time to long, and bring it all the way up. If
Yeah.
you're trading this now, if you're not trading it, then just buy some gold or buy some silver.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? Like just do that. But if you're trading now,
make sure that your gold they're buying is real gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another point. Solana.
I also looked at Solana.
Woo!
Look
Solana's worth. Wow.
This is a great buy.
I bought Solana again when it was about 70. I
Because
was gonna
look,
go all
this
the
is-
way back up.
This is insane because this is one of the most important support levels of Solana. It started already here in 2022 already. Support. Then here we come into the bear market. This is the whole bear market range right here. Then we break out, we retest this exact same support, and then we get a big rally again. And now, after all those years, after 4 years, we're coming right back at the same support. This is a make or break it level for Solana. If we can hold this level, we might see some price action up. But if we break this level, there's not a lot of support in here. Like there's almost nothing, and we're back in bear market prices. And in my opinion, I'm hoping it breaks so that I can buy these bear market these bear market lows again. And risk reward ratio would be amazing.
I hope it breaks too. What's showing me that it might not is that's a pretty strong wick on that monthly. It's pulling up.
Yeah.
Right there. So you know what? At the end of the day, here's what I would bet. If you want to get this even on the better discount, 6 months out, I think it's going to 40.
This is interesting. Look at this.
Wow, that's a
Fibonacci.
Fibonacci
786.
It hit the Fibonacci retrace.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love technical analysis. I love it, dude. I love it. Look at that. Boom. It hit it right on target. That's why. Man. I love it. I love it.
That would have been a great trade. Trade.
Yeah, right now you're kind of waiting. It's going to try to re-break. It's trying to go through the 618.
Yeah.
That 618 is the red line, and watch it come back down for a retest. Now, if it doesn't do that, and it breaks through the 786, then you're going to go to 40, maybe even 30.
Yeah, that's going to be bad.
But that's a great time to buy. And if you're with our crew, then you're fully out of like these long-term positions, and we're using Veltrixa and staking and mining to create capital for us so that we can come back into when the bull market starts at the bottom of the bear. We can buy as much Solana as we can. I think really at half price. I think we could see this at 40 in 6 months.
Oh, easy. I think even 30 maybe.
All you need is a few bad articles about crypto and Solana will drop.
Yeah.
That's how hyped this market is. That's what we love about it.
But Solana is I really like Solana. I prefer Solana over Ethereum.
I think it's one of the best.
Yeah, because I was always in Ethereum. But my experience is Ethereum just always disappoints. I don't know why. The pumps are not that great. It always lags behind Bitcoin. Like it's the number 2 Like nobody wants to be the number two. You want to be the number one. And I think Solana has way better moves up, way better moves down. It has a nice tempo. I think I like Solana.
I
think
agree. This is a nice buy right now. This is a very nice buy because you can take that up to 120 very easily. Unload it, wait for it to correct. But this is a very good buy. You could buy now, and you could dollar cost average down to.
But
40K.
also, what you see, this almost looks exactly the same as the Bitcoin chart, and that's also important to understand.
That's exactly what I said. Like it looks, gold became the new Bitcoin, and now because they're so volatile, gold wasn't that volatile as Bitcoin, but because it became so volatile, so now because we're in a certain position with all the geopolitical tension around the world, that is volatile. Silver is extremely volatile, which wasn't supposed to be that way, but we got Bitcoin. So we're in a question that is, what is safer, Bitcoin or gold? Which is really
the answer is gold.
Like,
the answer is
how do you
gold.
get to this point?
If you want to preserve it, it's gold. If you want to buy Bitcoin at a discount, now's a good time to start. I'm gonna go back to the chart real quick. Here's the 1 minute.
Bitcoin is starting to climb back up to that sell zone that you were talking about, the liquidation zone on the heat map.
Yeah, so it looks like it's trying, but it's got to go all the way up to 68, which is way up here, right?
I wonder if it's a good time to take a long right now.
No, I wouldn't because it just hit the moving average, the 200 moving average.
Yeah.
A good time to take long is here. So, but let me show you what's going on.
We're
here.
in a crazy downtrend. If you look at the 1 hour, this looks so bad. Actually.
Okay, so here is the daily. Now watch this. We got.
You see, but on the daily, it wants to go up.
Yeah, well, here it is, pressure cooker right here. It's you see the candles went from really, this is the daily, from big to really tiny. Look at this. This is today's really small. So it is either going to rocket up, right, to the 75, first reclaim the 70, 72. It's going to retest, come back up to 76, try to get that liquidity, or it is going to reverse course and come back down and grab the liquidity at 66.2.
Yeah.
So let's see. Yeah, you see, this is why wasn't a good time to take a long, because here it is reversing course. It went way up very, very fast. Here's the hourly candle. That's a very, very strong candle. A lot of resistance. It basically every long and every short just got liquidated in the last hour.
Yeah.
Every long, every short just got blasted, vaporized.
Yeah. I have something interesting though. I have something interesting on my chart though.
Go ahead.
I can share it.
Yep.
Okay, so this is the 1 hour on Bitcoin, and you see this downtrend.
Yeah.
So people have their stop losses above these highs. Here, the stop loss, and you can just short whenever you want, and you will be in profit. So they have to be punished somehow. Like crypto is a hard world. They have to be punished. So this is not help. In my opinion, like all people put their stop loss here, and here, and they're not punished yet. This is a little bit too easy, in my opinion. So I think we can get that short squeeze and then up, squeeze them out and then drop again.
Yeah, and that's what this is called. This is called a short squeeze. It means everybody's shorting, right? Institutions are shorting, and then institutions will reverse and buy and liquidate everybody. That's very possible. And don't forget, the most of the money was sitting above. Yeah. Even though it made sense for us to get the money below, Bitcoin's going to eat twice the amount if he pops up, and it's still shooting up. There's 60. It went up 600 points.
But there's so many stop losses, so much money above those highs. I think if we get a move, it goes fast because that liquidity is going to trigger the price to go even higher and higher and higher.
That's the other thing. You trigger one, you trigger the next, and then it's like a real fast domino, and it just shoots up. It eats everything up. So I like if we're going to trade, I like taking a position somewhere around the 68.5, 68.7, 69,000. right? That's the last real strong level of support, and I would take a short coming from there. I'd wait for it to come in and take the short, let it pull right out and bring it back down. It looks like it's going to try to go do that, but it's Bitcoin. It can do whatever it wants. I think we're good for today. Any final thoughts?
Yes, today we were hands off.
Yeah, no trading.
For those who are like, I'm coming to the call because I want to make a lot of money.
No, there's a short squeeze coming in. It looks, look,
sometimes
the trend,
no trading is good trading.
Yeah, you don't lose money today, right? So the trend is your friend, and at the end of the day, it's going to go down. We think there's a pump coming back up right now, and it's going to take the liquidity like Judah showed. But at the end of the day, it's coming back down. So where are we going to be 6 months from now? A lot lower down.
Yeah.
It's going to chop sideways. Eventually, it's going to chop to the $50,000 mark, maybe even lower. Be safe, everybody. And by the way, tomorrow, the 7-day challenge starts.
Yes.
7-day challenge starts tomorrow.
We've been working extremely hard on that one.
Yeah. God bless you guys. See you later.